How have you been? How are you doing? Welcome back to another episode of the Blunt News podcast where we say things we were never meant to say out loud. I am your host, Jen. I have missed you guys so much. Mmekuaje? Mnaendeleaje? Mko fiti? Hata mimi niko fiti. So yeah, grab your water, grab your pen, grab your notebook, and let us lock in. Today, we are talking about reclaiming our sensuality. Yeah, apparently, haifai kupronounce sensuality. British wanasemanga sensuality, and then Americans wanasemanga sensuality. But for the purpose of communication, effective communication, I am going to use sensuality, okay? But I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so what is sensuality? Sensuality is the state of being focused on enjoyment of physical senses. While often associated with sexual pleasure, sensuality is more broadly any experience that prioritizes bodily sensations over intellectual and spiritual pursuits. What am I saying? Sensuality is your sense of taste, your sense of smell, all of your senses combined. That is your sensuality. And today we are reclaiming our sensuality. So, sensuality is enjoying your body fully, enjoying your senses, confidence in your presence, and feeling desire and pressure. Feeling desire and pressure. So, sensuality. When we say we lost our sensuality, okay, essentially, sensuality is not lost. It gets buried under trauma, under stress, under uncomfortable situations, under shame, heartbreak, So, when we say that we have lost our sensuality, it is not that tumeipoteza. Sensuality is not something that dies, Sensuality is something that is buried. So, what do you feel now that you're not in your sensuality era? You feel like you stopped feeling safe in your body. You feel like you started performing, not experiencing. You started living for the validation of someone else instead of self-validation, You numbed out, you disconnected from the pleasure. Losing your sensuality, I'm going to put losing in quotes, but losing your sensuality is like unakula chakula lakini you don't feel the utamu of the chakula, Or you're experiencing a sad, traumatic situation, but instead of actually locking in and you feel the pain, you feel the hurt, hauko umemedi tu, you're just vibing, you're just chilling, not sensual at all. Yeah, that is essentially what we mean when we say we lost our sensuality. And what does reclaiming mean? Reclaiming means coming back into your body, feeling yourself, building up your self-esteem, looking at yourself and being like, you know what, you're beautiful. I am beautiful. I am lovely. I am confident. I am me, and that is okay. So what if who doesn't like me? It is okay. I am me, and that is all that matters, Reclaiming your sensuality is allowing yourself to feel without judging it. Are you angry? Be angry. Are you sad? Be sad. Are you happy? Be happy. Are you, agitated? Be agitated. It is okay. Let yourself dwell in these emotions. Okay. Don't lose yourself in your emotions, don't get me wrong, but let yourself feel. Allow yourself to feel. Experiencing pleasure without needing permission. Don't request someone else's permission to be happy. Be happy. Reclaiming your sensuality means owning your desires without shrinking it. What do I mean? You see, you feel greed. I realized Greed, it is okay to be greedy. I mean, it is not okay technically, but like morally, it is not okay. But like, it is okay to be greedy. Allow yourself to be greedy. You want more for yourself. Allow yourself to want more. Go look for more. Reclaiming your sensuality is being embodied instead of dissociating. Reclaiming your sensuality means you're no longer just vibing, you're living. It's not about going with the flow, it's becoming the flow, you know? You una choose where the flow goes. You direct the flow. You don't just go with it. It is breathing, indulging, you know, being you. And don't get me wrong, it is not about you being hypersexual. No, it is about you being present. It is, I feel good, you know? Not, I hope I look good. I hope when someone else looks at me, ataona ninakaa smart. No, it is you feeling good about yourself, you feeling confident in the way you move, in the way you talk, in the way you walk, you know? So yeah, that is reclaiming your sensuality. Reclaiming is teaching your body that it is safe again. We've said losing your sensuality is having it buried under trauma, stress, religion, shame, you know? So, reclaiming it is teaching your body that it is safe again. It is safe to be, you know, yourself. You know how in religion there is this purity culture that tells you if you're not a virgin when you're married, you're meaningless. You bring nothing to the marriage. You see, reclaiming your sensuality is you realizing that, you know what? It is okay if I am married and I am not a virgin. It is fine. It doesn't mean I am going to be any less a wife. It doesn't mean I am not going to be an amazing mother. It doesn't mean I am not going to be this, that, or the other. You understand what I'm trying to say? So yeah, and you see, your nervous system has two primary nodes, right? The safe mode and the threat mode. You see, when you're in the safe mode, connection occurs. You're curious, you feel pleasure, you're able to connect with other people, you're able to indulge in experiences and actually enjoy them because you're in it, you're not just around it, you know? So you kind of make sense, but like I hope I am making sense to you. And then threat mode is when there is tension, there is vigilance, there is numbness. You're not feeling, you're constantly alert. You're like, huyu ataniumiza, hii itaniumiza, sifai kufanya hii imekataliwa. You know, you are constantly concerned with what is happening around you instead of concerned with what you're feeling. That is the difference. So reclaiming your sensuality is putting your body in safe mode, telling your body it is okay to feel, you know? Umeenda out, you're vibing, you're at a park, you're enjoying roller coasters, yada, yada, yada. Feel that. Enjoy the happiness you're feeling, the thrill, the adrenaline. Feel it. That is what reclaiming your sensuality is about. Feel safe to be happy. Don't ask yourself, sasa unajua niko hapa ninafurahia na rafiki yangu alikosa kazi, oh brother yangu hajaenda shule. Feel, allow yourself to feel, you know? Yeah. And you see, when you're in threat mode, your body deprioritizes pleasure. It is more focused on, you know, putting you safe. It is more focused on you finding safety than you having experiences, you being in tune with your senses, right? So like when you move from threat mode to safe mode, your body is now calm. You're able to feel your surrounding. You're able to breathe okay. You're able to eat. You're able to, you know, chill, umetulia. Now, you see, when your body is in threat mode, it tells you. So, how does it tell you? You constantly have a clenched jaw. Your shoulders are constantly tight. You constantly avoid eye contact. You feel tension in your hip or pelvic area, and you struggle to relax during touch. Yeah. So when you're in threat mode, like I said, you're constantly alert of your surroundings. It is, you're looking over your shoulder, uko everywhere. You're not with yourself, you're with everyone but yourself. Now, and your body tells you this. Umekaa pahali and you're ticking, you're literally fidgeting. That means your brain is alert, you're in threat mode. Turn that into safe mode. And how do you do that? What are the steps to reclaiming your sensuality? It starts by small things. For example, breathing deeper. The deeper you breathe, breath exercises, they ground you. And when you do it, you feel calmer. Your thoughts are no longer racing. You chill, like your pulse in a, so like, yeah. And then taking long showers without rushing. You see, I was watching another video hapo ya Ajib Gadhoni. It was an advert. Sikumbuki ilikuwa ya mafuta gani, I think Nivea or something. Anyway, yeah, I was watching a video of Ajib talking about how tumezoea tu kila saa umetoka kuoga unajipaka tu mafuta mbio mbio, unakimbizwa na nani? You have nowhere to go, but the way you umeharakisha, uko bafu unajisugua tu mbio mbio, you like ra hata ujali, unaharakisha tu na hauna kwa kuenda, unaharakisha uingie kwa kitanda. You see, reclaiming your sensuality is kuchill. Take that long shower. Enjoy as the water cascades down your body. Feel the warmth of the water. Kama unaoga na maji baridi, feel the coldness of the water. Let it refresh you. Ukijipaka mafuta, feel the texture of your skin. Enjoy how smooth your skin is. Enjoy yourself. Ukijiangalia kwa kioo, look at how beautiful you are, and you're like, oh, I have pretty eyes, I have a pretty smile. That is reclaiming your sensuality, feeling, and wear something that feels nice on your skin. Unajua tu hii texture inakuirritatingi, lakini 3/4 of your clothes ni hii texture. Shida ni gani? Wear something that feels nice on your skin. You like cotton clothing? Wear cotton clothing. Enjoy how nice you feel. Enjoy how, inguo ni soft. Inguo ni silky. Nasikia vizuri. Nasikia mrembo. I feel nice. These are the type of clothes that make me feel confident. Wear those. Mbona umejikaza tu kuvaa venye watu wengine wanavaa, and like that is not where your comfort lies. You understand? You're trying jorts and maybe you're a pants person. Unafanya nini na jorts? Like, it is okay to try new things, but like, you tried it the first time ilikubo, you tried it the second time ilikubo. Why are you doing it at that time? Nini shida? Do you understand? Reclaiming your sensuality looks like dancing alone, enjoying the music, feel it in your bones. You know how you listen to music and you're like, unajipata tu umedance, unajipata una vibe, Feel that. That is why we say, like, the reason why as a girl, if you're a girl, the reason why as a girl you're so stressed is because you're not twerking, literally. Because you're not feeling the music, you're not feeling the sensations around you, you're not in your embodiment, you're out of touch, you're disoriented. With that, we have come to the end of our episode. I will see you guys in the next episode. I love you guys so much. Bye.